The idea for this home was to tackle the problem of how to design a beautiful series of spaces on a very, very steep lot, taking advantage of spectacular views. The home is conceived as a 4-story building, which is a rather unusual house prototype in Whistler. We were able to achieve that by creating a 2-story base platform from which to build a 2-story post and beam structure on top. There's elevator service connecting the top floor where all the living is located. It's effectively stone over concrete with a post and beam Douglas fir structure on top. The builder for this home is EVR Fine Homes, Eric von Rosen. I'm very familiar with Eric and his team from previous years of construction work at Whistler, some of the finest craftsmen that I've ever had a chance to work with, and I was very pleased that they were able to bring this house to fruition for us. It was important in designing this home to use natural materials which would blend the house with the site. The site comprised primarily granite outcroppings, so we chose a locally sourced Squamish granite is the principal material for the structure. Additionally, Douglas fir post and beam timber was the primary second material in the building, which you experience both inside and outside the building throughout. What will become readily apparent to you as you take a closer look at the structure both inside and out is the level of quality in the stonework. Stones at a scale that you rarely ever see on a home, fitted together with precision. You couldn't even fit a credit card between the joints. Post and beam timber, the quality of construction is absolutely superlative. It took years to build this structure, and the time and care that went into putting both the stone and the timber aspects of this building together are completely evident to you as you walk through this home. Since living is on the 4th floor of this home, the staircase is a super critical element of the design. We conceived of it as a light and open structure comprising steel support, which means that the steel members can be smaller than if they were other materials, and open risers so that you feel like you're in a very light, tall volume. As you rise to the top, windows allow you to see the mountain landscape beyond. It's important to note that when you design a 4-story house with living on top, that there's both the option of stairs and an elevator. The elevator makes living on top a completely elegant solution. The living room fireplace comprises some of the choicest pieces of Squamish granite that we could find, expertly fitted together by our mason. To lighten the overall effect of this massive stone fireplace structure on the upper floor, we introduced a centerpiece of marble. The kitchen is a beautiful, high, vaulted space filled with Douglas fir beams and comprising massive skylights so that the space is naturally lit throughout the day. The kitchen is expansive, allowing views to connect from the mountainside landscape behind to views of Blackcomb and Whistler beyond. When you open the front door, you are welcomed into a beautiful 2-story foyer space ringed by Douglas fir posts and beams and lit by a very sculptural chandelier. The wine cellar comprises a massive feature wall of Squamish granite and temperature-controlled wine storage. Connections to outdoor living space are primarily achieved at the 4th floor living level. You have access to a large entertaining terrace with hot tub and fire pit and spectacular views of the ski mountains and village. The location of this home is on Treetop's Lane in Whistler, which is a fantastic location when you think about it. It is bounded by a natural park. It is walking distance to Village North, and it's a spectacular dead-end and small-scaled street, and it's one of the last houses on the street, so privacy is paramount.